Hi, welcome. How are you? I hope your day was good. You went to Mulaz Hazrat Alia and you would have got Sharaf of Kadam Bosi and Didar. And I hope you have remembered me in your prayers. Mubarak to you. Now, let's start our session. Okay. So today, this would be a video recording. Let's see what we have already completed. Okay, we started with knowing the road map, the active tenses. We have this many tenses which we have to cover. In passive also we have to cover this many tenses. We have already covered negative also. Now yesterday we have covered negative, right? So we have covered negative also. Now what we will be doing is question positive today. Okay, let's start. So just a quick revision. Present simple is all about talking habits, truth, direction, instruction. And in this, we use the helping verb as do and does. And the verb is present form of the verb. Okay, there are two rules. One is without the helping verb. So you can directly say, I teach, you learn, we play, they drink. But if you want to add helping verb, you can say, I do teach, you do learn, we do play. This usually we use when we have to give answers for a question which is asked. And then there is a special rule for he, she, it. For he, she, it, we have to add does and the v1. But if we are not adding does, then we can add es, s or ies as per the verbs. Okay, so it can be he does teach or he does teach or he teaches. Okay, both are okay. Then we did the negative one and some examples of daily routine habits. Then we have this present simple negative. Now with in present simple negative, it's always with helping verb. Okay, so it will come I do not plus the verb one, and then for he, she, it will become does not. So there are some examples here. I don't teach French, you don't play football that good, and this is that paragraph which you told me. Okay, and also one more thing I told you, that when it is it, if it is one book, it is it, and when there are many books, it can be concluded as they. For example, if it is my brother, it will become he, and if it is my brothers, then the rule will apply for they. So this we have to understand. Like for Tom and Lisa, okay, so the rule will apply for they. So Tom and Lisa play football every day. This is how it is. But if it is only Tom, then it will become he. So Tom plays football. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can do now today. Today we are going to cover present simple. Okay. Question. So I'll just copy this here because we need to work on the same stuff. And then this is pasted here. This is present simple. The tense is same, so the meaning is same. And here this is question in the positive form. Okay. Of course, question will also have helping verb. So what will happen when we are making questions? What will happen that we have to add the helping verb. We have to start with the helping verb. So do will come here. Okay. Then the pronoun will come. Do I? Then, of course, not will not be there because it's a positive question. So this is I. Do I plus the verb. Okay. Here what will become? Do you plus the verb. I hope this is clear, that whenever we are going to make a question of question in this tense, we have to add do or does in front of the pronoun. Okay. So here it will be do we plus first form. Here again it will become do. Again it will become do. You can write simultaneously so that it would help you. Okay. and this is again a question tag. And of course, for he, she, it will come does he plus verb 1. Okay. So the helping verb is always there in all the 4 branches, whether it is positive, negative, question negative, helping verb would be same for respective pronouns. So for I, you, we, they, it would be do, and for he, she, it would be does. Okay. Let's take some examples and understand whether we are able to take it in a proper way. Okay, so the first one is, do you study English language? Well, this is a question. So what has come? Do is the helping verb, you is the pronoun, study is again, as we are using verb 1, no other verb is used here. The first form of the verb, the present form of the verb is used. Okay. So now if this is the question, let us suppose if this is the question, what would be the probable answer? So there are 2 types of answer. One, in positive, we can say yes, I study English language, right? And then if you want to give this same in a negative form, you can say answer B is no, I don't study. You can also say I don't or I do. Okay, that is also possible. It's like a short answer also you can say that, do you study English language? So you can say yes, I do. You can just say yes, I do. Or you can say yes, I do study English language, or you can say I study English language. Both are okay. And when you're saying no, you can say no, I don't, or I don't study. Okay, so in short also you can give answers. Let's take another one. I hope my voice is clear, audio is clear. Okay. Some questions about I. Do I teach properly? Do I teach properly? This is some question, a question which I could ask you, that my method is okay, you are able to understand. So you can say yes or no. Yes, you do. Or you can say answer B. You can say no, you don't. It would be very paining if you say you don't. But that's how answers are given, right? Yes, you do, and no, you don't. Okay. Let's take another question with we. Okay. Do we submit our assignments on Monday? Do we submit our assignments on Monday? Of course, again with questions with I and we are little confusing, because then we don't ask something which we know, but then just for the grammar sake of grammar, I am asking this question: do we submit our assignments on Monday? You're asking your batchmates and roommates, so they're saying yes, we do, or no, we don't submit our assignments. No, we don't. Just to make the question a little more precise, do we submit our assignments on, or do submit all assignments every Monday? So this becomes habit. So that's why the question is okay. Do we submit our assignments every Monday? Somebody is having confusion whether that we submit our assignments on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's why he is asking, do we submit our assignments every Monday? So he says yes, we do submit our assignments every Monday. No, we don't submit our assignments every Monday. Let's take another question with they. Do they blame you for that? Maybe you have broken something, or maybe you have not broken something, and somebody is blaming you for that. So then some people are asking you, do they blame you for that? So the answer would be yes, they do, or they don't, right? So answers would be same, typical, that whether they do or they don't. But usually we don't ask this kind of questions, easy questions in life, and we don't answer easy in life. So after this, after we finish question positive and question negative, we'll be taking questions which managers and which seniors are asking, with what, why, where, when, how, which, where, since when, and all that will come. Okay, that would be the fifth part of the tense. That tense has four parts. One is positive, negative, question positive, question negative. But then the very important part is framing the question with what, framing the question with why, and all that WH questions. Okay, so we're going to learn that also. Okay, no, we, no, they don't. Okay, here we understand that. Okay, now let's take another question for these VIPs which we have. So for VIPs, I already told you we have to use do. So sorry, does he keep his books in the bag? Maybe this is something about, you're asking someone about his habits, so does he keep his books in the bag? So if it is yes, you can say yes, he keeps. He keeps. There's another way you can say yes, he does. There's another way you can say he does keep. Okay, so this is what we have already learned in positive, that how, in how many ways we can write. We can write he keeps or he does keep. Okay, or if he is not doing that, so you can say no, he doesn't, or yeah, that's all. He doesn't keep, or he doesn't, or you can say he doesn't keep. Okay, two ways you can say, right? Of course s will never come, because you already adding does for negative. Negative we have to already add, we have to always add does, right? Now question for she. Does your mother call you every day? So why I have written your mother? Because your mother is in place of she. So does your mother call you every day? And then I think so this is very practical. So you have to say yes, she calls, or yes, she does. Yes, she does, or yes, she calls, or you can say yes, she does call. Anything you can write according to what is best for you. Okay, then the no answer would be no, she doesn't. Okay, let's take another one, which is the last one, is it. So you can say does it hurt? Does it hurt you when you walk? You got some injury while playing football at Khaimat, and your friend is asking, does it hurt? So it means your leg, or that injury, or that wound. Okay, so for that you are saying it. Okay, so does it hurt when you walk? So the answer is, maybe you can say yes, it does, or no, it doesn't. Yes, it does, or you can say no, it doesn't. Okay, so this is how we make sentences, make questions, and then we can answer them in this way. Okay, so the rule is simple. With I, you, we, they, you use do, and with he, she, it, we use does. Never make mistakes in this. A lot of time people use does for you or make mistakes. Grammar rules are grammar rules. You should never make mistakes in that. Okay, I hope you're writing. I will try to give you the PDF also if you want. Okay. Now let's see whether we can make some questions with WH, because WH questions are very important, like what, then where, why, when, how, who, with whom, in which, since when, from when. There are many questions. We'll learn in detail. I'm just giving a small teaser here, and then after we complete question negative, we will work in detail with this. But let's make some questions here so that you will get to know how questions are made. So what do you do on Sunday? So here, when you are adding what and all these WH questions, you have a big, a spectrum of questions you can ask. Your freedom is many folds now. Now you can ask many things, and then the person cannot only say yes or no. He has to give descriptive answers. So this kind of questions are asked when you are having this Cambridge exams, where they ask a question, but the answer has to be a lengthy one, at least 1 minute, 2 minutes answers you need to give. So these questions are made with what, when, why. So the best thing is you have to practice this, because half of the time when you will be completing your education and you are going to the real world, you will be a manager, you will be taking care of a big group, and there you have to ask the right question to right people. So practicing this is the most important thing. Okay, never skip this part of grammar. Always make sentences, always try to make sentences, creative sentences, and ask yourself about many things. Ask your friends about, or write the question and answer yourself. That will help you. So what do you do on Sunday? Okay, this is your assignment, because you told me that I will also do the assignment. So the assignment is, you need to send me video recordings, or maybe written assignments, that what you do on Sunday. This is the first question. Okay, now let's take the second question. Where do they sit when they are happy? Maybe it's about people, a group of people in your college, or in your place where you are you are staying or you're working. There you would have people who are sitting at one hotel or a cafe, or maybe at a garden. So this question is for that. Where do they sit when they are happy? Okay, then why does, okay, now I am using does. So why does, you have to use, why does your brother? So your brother comes in he. So why does your brother why does your brother visit? We have to use word, right? A verb. So why does your brother visit your hometown every year? So this could be because we have farms, we have our farming activity, or we renovate our house every monsoon. A lot of things going to be there. Okay, so these are creative answers, and these are creative questions. So I want you to learn grammar, because you have to ask questions. Believe me or not, your job profile in couple of years would be asking the right question to right people. When you're going for survey, you're going for any duties, you have to ask that. Okay, so this answer also you will give me in the assignment. Okay, when do you sleep? When do you sleep after your work? This can be time, or maybe some targets which you complete and then you sleep. You can answer in this way. How does he manage all his expenses? How does he manage all his expenses? With whom does she go for shopping? Okay, I hope these questions are clear in your mind. In which country do you think we will go next year? Now this is this tense till year. In which country do you think? This is the tense which we are learning. But which country do you think we will go next year is future. But this question is clubbed with this. Okay, so this is about what you think. Okay, so thinking can come in this tense because it's something in present, but then what you are thinking can come always in future. You can write a future tense here. Okay, then which color does your father like for the living room walls? Okay, which color does your father like for the living room walls? Okay, maybe you are coming up with some painting work at your place and the painting contractor asking you this question. Okay, this is a small answer. You can say blue, green, red, but then you can give explanations. So this is your assignment. Okay, since is kab se, since when? Since when do you know him? Since when? Okay, or from when? Or you can say from where? From when, from where? These are from. It would be precise for from where. From where does your friend buy smartphones? Okay, of course there are many WH questions which we have to learn and we have to practice, but these are some to make you understand that the question should never start with what do you do on Sunday, or do they sit when they are happy? This is a very simple question. Do they sit when they are happy? Of course, it's not related also, but where do they sit when they are happy is a very descriptive answers. So you have to make questions also and answers also. So this is your assignment today. In this chapter we have completed, that is present simple positive. This is the rule. This is the way the answers would be either in positive or negative. And then this is the way you can add what and all this. Okay, so that's all for today, and that's all for the theoretical part. And of course the assignment part also is given here, and you send me the earlier assignment also and this assignment also. And then today we will not meet, we will meet on Thursday, and then we'll take ahead with we'll go ahead with present simple, question negative, and some types of WH questions also. Okay, chalo, take care, see you, bye bye.